Greetings. Today I'm gonna expose Neville Goddard, and instead of even saying Neville Goddard, I will call him Neville Lyad, and he's lying where Abdullah is concerned. As a matter of fact, it's a mockery to all melanated people. You see, for a very, very, very long time, I was waiting to expose Neville. That's why I would have written the book called Abdullah Neville Goddard Mentor. Okay, Abdullah the Black Mystic from Ethiopia, Neville Goddard Mentor. And many people who read that book will see how I was exposing his ancestors and all the things they would have done. And I was always mentioning how you have to use reverse psychology. Also, you have to understand parody. So what Neville was doing, Neville was making a mockery of black people by using Abdullah to make you believe that he's uplifting a black man, because you do not understand the language of symbology. But I'm going to explain clearly for you, and you will definitely understand. When you look at Ab, as in A-B-D, okay, it means a servant or a slave. And the Allah is God. So, Neville clearly stated that a voice spoke and said, and God walked with them. And a woman at his side says, and if God walked with them, where is he? And the voice at your side. And Neville stated that the woman looked at him and laughed historically. And then the woman says, that you mean that Neville is God? And the voice said, yes, in the act of awakening. That is no different to the white idol Jesus they give you to make you a slave. You see, the game of master and slave has been played from since the dawn of time. And if you do not understand the game, you will get played in the game. So what he's doing, he's putting the face of a black man to be the servant or the slave of the white man, whereby the white man is playing the part of God, and they are making you play the part of the slave. And I'm saying to you, if you're a melanated person and you listen to me and you really catch it, you understand where I'm coming from. I'll go deeper and deeper into this. And I will continue to expose Neville and the many different contradictions and the lies. And you see where I'm coming from. Because, as I always say, most people never know that Neville Goddard came from a family that had slaves. They were plantation owners. That's why Neville born in Barbados. He's an Englishman. And when Neville Goddard met the man in England, he had a certain conversation with that man. That man gave him William Blake walk and all of that. And also Walter Silanian. This is where Neville came up with the story with Abdullah, you know, from. Okay? He had access to Walter C. Lanyan walk long time. Okay? Lanyan born in 18 something and so on, right? Plus, Neville was part of a certain brotherhood. Okay? I know someone who been, you know, emailing me and they're trying to say the Masons, but it's not the Masons. I know exactly who. Okay? Which one the brotherhood. Okay? And that person who used to even travel with Neville to some of the most of his meetings, that person even lived right up to 100 years. Okay? That person knew so much about Neville because they used to go to all of the meetings. Okay? And for those who do not know why Neville Wikipedia was removed, I know, and I know what they removed. Okay? So there's a lot for me to speak about and to continue to expose this man. Okay, so I knew already that a lot of melanated black people would say, oh boy, Neville is putting a black man in a bright spot. He's uplifting a black man, but they get tricked. No, it's a mockery. Okay, if you check out Abdullah, and you break down the word, you see it is for servant or slave. Neville family even had servant in the house. Black servant in the house walking. That was always a sign in Hollywood of what I'm talking about when they now introduce dark-skinned people to television, was working in the homes, in the houses as servants or as slaves. But it's indentured. Okay? Because you're getting paid. And it continues up to this day. That's why they still get them mega wages and so on. Neville Goddard family still run the biggest businesses in my country under different names. That's why if you go and check my vlog on the same channel here, okay, if you check the vlogs, and I might go and look for them and provide the link and everything for you. Right? After I went up into that building and show you Joseph Goddard picture and all of that, they blocked that area now. And you cannot go up there unless there's a special code that you have to press to go up there. It's no longer open to the public. So my brothers and my sisters, for those who are on the Neville Goddard gravy chain, some of you, your feathers going to get ruffled. I'm going to mash your can. But all these videos I'm going to do is just exposing Neville. Trust me, that legacy would not stand. It have too much holes and too much cracks in it. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video concerning Neville Goddard and Christopher Columbus. To damn blasted lion. Okay, I do a video on that too. And other people, because there's a pattern. And I could chase all the pattern down to the ages. Okay, and the things they normally do. That's why they have so many churches all around the world. And they're reaping millions and billions of dollars from the people by brainwashing them. Okay, and keeping them mentally retarded. And so, as I come to a close here, the main thing that Neville and all the other people like himself want to accomplish is that you, as a black man or a melanated man, whenever there's a present day, living mystic or enlightened one before you, they wanna cast a dark shadow over his light. And they want to shed light on their ancestor. That is why you see so much YouTube channel about Neville Goddard. How much you see about Abdullah? How much? Only one. And the name Abdullah Neville Goddard, which is this channel. And I was able to channel my ancestors to be able to bring what I'm saying here to you. Because they've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. That's why their families continue to be in the ruling class throughout all the islands, especially in the Caribbean and so on. So my brothers and my sisters, don't go for the lie. Don't follow the Neville Goddard hype. The things that he says true, but one something that it makes with lie and truth, you know, the total outcome will be a lie. All Neville Goddard has been teaching, okay, is basically based on the law. Thoughts become things, and whatsoever you sow, that shall you reap. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It's not nothing new. You understand what I'm saying? And so, he even relegate Abdullah, who's supposed to be mentor, to only knowing the law and not the promise. Because he don't want you to know anything about the awakening. He do not want you to know anything about the single eye. That's why I've been always teaching the single eye message of self-realization, which is the dawning of a new day in you. It's the rising of the sun in a sun. It is the dawning. It is the rising of the sun, in a son, and the dawning of a new day in your life. Okay, that is why they give you a son instead of the sun. There's so much I think I can go into. Okay, so Neville is telling you that he's God in flesh, as a white man, and the black man is his servant, because he is the servant of God. Catch it? If Abdullah means servant of God, it's a parable. It is a parable. He's using a parable. Say the black man is the servant of the white man to serve him, because he put himself in the place of God. Why think they give you white Jesus, blonde hair, blue-eyed boy. And why think they set up a fake nation, 1948? And they have you saying that they have the blessed and chosen. They run NBA, run the music industry, all of the media, everything. Because why you giving them your power? So my brother, I say I can go on and on and on and on. But this is just one of many videos that I'm going to do to expose Neville Goddard. Don't tell me about the things that he's been saying and things working for people. Okay? I can show you many people down to the age have been teaching the same damn thing. Okay? I remember he studied Walter Silanian too. Okay, and many others that was before him. So for my dark-skinned brothers, if you want to familiarize yourself with people from way back, learn about people like Father Divine. Learn about people like Pascal Beverly Randolph and then kind of people there. Okay? And learn from people like me. That is why I'm the one who's giving you the power of the sexual energy and give you the most ancient breathing technique, which is the honey breathing technique. So if you never check out my video concerning the Iceman and the Sunman breathing method, do that. And if you never check out my other video, check out my other video. It's called Black Mad Guru. Okay, so I would encourage you to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you like to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru, and you can follow my next YouTube channel at Black Mad Guru. Also, if you like to book a one-on-one with me, you can book a one-on-one with me by dropping me an email, and we can set up that one-on-one with on a WhatsApp call and a Zoom call, whatever platform we want to use. However, I am on an app called Fatia that you can book me there also. But that is a religious app, but I take the opportunity there to teach my spirituality and to do one-on-one. It's an opportunity, I take the opportunity. Okay, you can listen to them, you can listen to me, and you can see who is pointing you to look inwardly and who's pointing you to look outwardly, okay? So you can book me there. Also, if you're another part of my Patreon community and you would like to become a part of my Patreon community, I just want to let you know that I also have a course here that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. Okay. Also, I think I would have mentioned my books. If I didn't, my books, they are down in the link below. And you have about 10 or more books to choose from. And you have The Black Mystic from Ethiopia, Neville Goddard, and so on. Okay. And also Your Mood is Your Fortune and many other books. Okay. Meditate to Eradicate Poverty and so on. Spiritual Recipe for Better Living and so on. Okay. So you can check out those books also. But just before I leave you, I just want to remind you to always let your intuition lead you and guide you. So when you check out the links, be led by your intuition. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.